How's it going, everyone? I want to do an update on SAVA here. As you guys know, I've been doing some videos on this. This one was a very stubborn stock here. As you can see on the daily chart here, we had a high of $30 here, and it dropped a gap down to all the way $4. So I was telling people, if you ever see a gap, it takes longer for the indicators to be where they need to be, right? Because indicators lag. So if you have this big gap down, then it takes a while for that EMA 5, for example, to be touched. And that's really what my thesis was here. As you can see here, we clearly got this EMA 5 touched, and I alerted this in the Discord on Swing Trade Alerts. I said SAVA finally moving here. I'm going to scale some out right here. I'm up 12%. I'm taking more up and I'll stop the rest. So my thesis is like, okay, SAVA's going up. I know this EMA 5 hasn't been touched in a very long time. And so usually what happens is we touch it and we reject. Do we know how high you can go from that EMA 5? No. This went actually quite above the EMA 5. I was thinking maybe it just might touch the 10, but I don't want to risk that. So that's why I said I kept taking my profits out. Am I in SAVA right now? No. Biotechs are really hard, so I'm very careful, and I'm looking for a new type of setup. But as you can see, I mean, look at this. From not touching this EMA 5, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 daily candles not touching it. I got in, I believe, around this mark right in here, and I literally just averaged down from all these candles here. So I knew it was going to touch. I knew it was down to. So I didn't have an amazing average. And so if that happens, it's okay. Not everything is going to go your way, right? So, I mean, it went against me, and then this right here recovered all these candles here. This is like this high right here. It went all the way and recovered all four of these candles with this coming in. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that. Whereas if I would have bought all my size on this one candle, and especially when I know it's in a downtrend, these are your most riskier stocks, because what happens is every pump gets dumped. So you want to make sure you get the heck out. So, this is a downtrend. The EMA 5 will get touched, and then most like rejection, then the 10 will get touched. And what happens is over time is this EMA 10 might eventually be way down here in the low 220s. And that's the downside of playing these downtrending stocks. But if you do it right, you can get these massive reversion candles, right? From this to here was a nice 19%. Is it like an insanely big move? No. Can this go way higher? Absolutely. But what I noticed too is once we touch the CMA 5, yes, we're going to get that rejection. I might look to get in again, since I made a decent profit. I didn't really make, insane amount, but since I averaged down, it was bigger money that I put in to make a decent profit. And if you guys don't know my accumulation video, it's in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the link's down below in YouTube comments. But I talk about how to play downtrending stocks and how I add at the end of each day, because when the sellers are in control, they usually take it all throughout the day. As you can see, the bodies go all the way down. But when the buyers are in the control, they usually, try to take it up. So yeah, there's just been a lot of negative news about this SAVA, so it doesn't make me wonder, like, it took this, in 20 days not hitting EMA 5 is really long, but you got to realize this, we did dump from $30 to 2. So the gap was so big, that's why this is a hard stock to play, is because the gap is so big, that means the indicator are going to take so much longer to hit. I gave it, I think, 16 days of not touching it. It was when I started, so I gave it a very, very long time, and I was okay with averaging down because I know at the very least EMA 5 was a very good target. So yeah, that's what I like to. Also, if you look at these K values here, we had a 2.63. This is when we really started bottoming out. I should have, looked at that alone here. I think I added when it was like a 5 area, like right up in this area. So when you see this K value, this KDJ get under 3, that's with time just from the EMA 5. We're going to get that dead cat bounce, and that's what we got. Am I not proud of the amazing? I made about 5% on this, but like I said, with bigger money, it was a nice gain. But what I'm looking for to now is, can we get away from this EMA 5 a couple candles? And I want to see if we kind of like, you see how this green band, this is my Keltner channel, it's starting to act as support now. I think this is where this indicator needs to be. I think this is a nice area that it's at. You know, I think this is finally corrected to where, okay, this is where it should be, and it's looking good. So this is my analysis for me. I know a lot of people unfortunately bought this way up, and I know it sucks. I'm sorry. And that's why I tell everyone, you never trade the first big move down. Never trade it. Even if you can get a dead cat bounce, you know, sometimes they don't really give you the dead cat bounce, or sometimes the dead cat bounce is just not that big, like the SAVA. You just went up here just a little bit from these lows of 360 to 438. I mean, it's just a tiny one, you know, 16%, but nobody knows how big it's going to be. And then as you can see, we just kept going down and down and down and down. I'd rather play the extreme moves, right? There's always going to be that one stock in the market that has an extreme move that's touching this green band that hasn't hit the EMA5 in a while. The gap down stocks really are not my favorite too. I like price action to do a pattern like you see how price goes down. I like it to go down like this, but doing this massive gap down, those aren't my favorite plays. Hope you guys like this video. I'm watching a couple other stocks that are looking to be one of my favorite plays coming into this week. I see a lot of obviously the market's going to be a little slower this week, but hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and how to make consistent money every day, hit the link down below in the YouTube comments below and it will say join the premium Discord for my alerts system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. And if you want to become a member, hit day trade alerts, and that'll give you access to the highest membership day trades and swing trades for $12 a month. And if you want just swing trades, hit swing trade alerts, and that will be $6 a month. So it all depends on you. Obviously, I'm going to recommend the Day and Swing Trading Plus because swing trades can take time. I try to do higher quality stocks when I follow the trend, and if I'm going against the trend, is a scenario like SAVA where when you go less than $5 stocks, they don't usually make the uptrends last, right? So that's why I'd like to do trend reversals on them. So $12 a month for day trades and swing trades. And if you subscribe on your computer, I'll avoid the iOS fee. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.